E. 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 Oh, my phone turned off on me. Hold on. There we go. We're totally prepared and totally on time and fun stuff. I made it, and you all made it too. I'm glad to see you all here. Hello everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining today's stream. I hope you're all doing well today. Or at least somewhat decent.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for the super chat. Now let me just pull up the game. If it wants to be captured, please. Please and thank you. I mean, it's picking up the volume. Well, to not pick up the game, please. Hello? Confusing. All right, let me... Now, I would have prepared, but again, I did not. But in my defense, I was spending some quality time with my brother and his girlfriend. So I was being social. Also, if you hear my nose being a little stuffed up, that's also because I was social. So my sinuses are a little snuffleupagus up. Bleh. Okay. Will you show up now? No. Do I have to do window capture? Window capture for you. There we go. The orientation is completely off, but that is okay. We are not here for the for the perfect stories experience. We're here to see her make mistakes and fix them in real time. How dare you choose to be social with anyone but us? This will not stand. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It was a moment of weakness. They invited me for coffee and I said yes, because I like coffee. Technically, I got a coffee tea drink. It was a, what was it called? It was a, what was it? A strawberry matcha espresso drink. And it was awesome. Okay, yeah, if I do that. Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. It was very delicious. Very delightful. Very tall. It was a good drink. I don't remember how I oriented this. Oh, there we go. I was like, why is that so small? There we go. Okay. I can live with this. I hope you guys can too, because this is what we're getting. This is what we get. Okay. Cool. Da, 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 da. Oh, hello. Hello. The volume does not want to be voluming with me. Interesting. Very confused. Oh, there we go. It just wasn't assigned a track. It had nowhere to belong. That's okay. All right. All right, I think we've got this mostly set up. I think we figured this out, guys. I think we figured it out. Howdy. Hello. Music's a tad bit loud. All right, let me turn it down a bit. Yeah, that's the thing. I can never tell, because like I can keep the volume at the exact same like level, but either the music's already super loud or it's just the quietest thing ever. And I can never tell until after I watch the VOD and I'm like, shit. All right. Okay, so this is the newest. Back in February. Oh God. Oh no, sorry, April. Still, that's bad. Oh no. April. Oh God. So yes, last we were here, I believe we just asked Minnie to be our girlfriend. She said yes. Wow. So that was fun. We have no money. This is the broke route. The mini crowd's been waiting. I know, you guys have been waiting for so long. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. Also, don't mind me. I also got some lunch. I got some ramen. Some miso ramen. So I am gonna be partaking in that as well. As I'm hungry. I'm a hungry star. Yes, it's basically like my first thing to eat today. Other than my coffee. Oh, I did have an onigiri just like moments. I was literally just like shoveling down this onigiri just moments before I went live. Ravenous. All right. Put this Stop to the side. This is... I've had many casual streams, but this seems to be one of the more casual ones. The most casual to ever stream. Stories Day, never thought I'd see the day. Are you proud of me? Well, technically this isn't me, this is novels. This is novels of Novas. Just, you know, playing the field. Having a grand time. This is his second partner in this game. Because the first one was, I forgot his name again. I forgot his name, but I really liked his route. All right, so now we get to William. Why do I keep forgetting William's name? God damn it. I'm sorry, William. I loved your route. It was great. There was so much angst. So much angst. It was great. Actually, ramen. Okay. What do I want to do for this week? Week 25. What's my best skill? I guess it's red. Red magic. I'm also somewhat smart in this route. Damn. Professional. That's me. We want to nap this week. Oh wait, that's me. We just sleep the entire week. Hell yeah. Do majority red classes, but then let's sprinkle some black and white magic in there too. By the way, where's my nose? My nose? What do you mean? My nose is here. I've got a nose. Can you not see it? It's my little nosy. I got my little nosy. I have a nose. All right. You know, I don't know if I'll do voices today. My sinuses are really acting up, so I'll just casually do. I'll read things out, but I don't think I'm gonna be voicing anything today. That's a nose. How dare you? How dare you? It's a nose. How dare you not say it? Cow could tell a nose if it sniffed them? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? I'm confused. And slightly worried. Alright, what are you saying, Professor Potsdam? To get us back on track. To progress in white magic, you must learn to perceive the world through your spiritual senses. Ooh. Tune out the distractions of your eyes and ears and your nose and reach out with your minds. Feel the world around you. If you're having trouble, try closing your eyes, or I can provide you with blindfolds. So that's why the school has a stock of blindfolds on hand. True. Let your mind carry you, sense the room as it is, and then let your consciousness expand outwards. I know it's not Stori's clown nose. She usually wears boots, except it's normal star nose. Thank you. It's been like, I've had this nose and model with the nose for almost 2 years, and this is the first time anybody says anything. My God. Oh, hello, IL. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about my lack of a nose, apparently. Nobody's bothered to mention in the last almost 2 years. I've also got some ramen. Don't mind. I calm my thoughts and try to visualize the school in my head. Classrooms and hallways slowly take shape. Through awareness, you can get a general sense of a location without physically exploring it. If you were ever to awaken in a strange place, lost and disoriented, awareness would give you clues to your environment. Or if we were to suddenly find ourselves inside a dungeon! Convenient! While awareness is useful in detecting a general layout and might even locate hidden rooms or exits, it is incomplete. Without other spells or senses, you may have no idea what dangers lie in the spaces that you find. Is a cute nose. Thank you! You should have said that to start with. Further spells and white or blue magic will help you identify hazards at a distance. Awareness! Wow! Wow. It is a button nose. I wish to boop and watch the mechanics go. What am I gonna do about Minnie? What are we gonna do about Minnie? What's going on with Minnie? Oh, okay. I promised her a romantic date to pamper her and make her feel special and relaxed. But how do I do that? If we're in my homeland, it'd be easy to arrange. I could reserve any restaurant, hire dancers and musicians, the works. But in this land, I'm offered only the same allowance as any other student. And I have nothing left. I have no money. I'm broke. I don't even know where to find musicians if I could afford them. I could send a message to my parents for aid, but while their words can be sent in a day, objects take more effort. And what would I ask? They're not gonna put a romantic date in a chest. I wish they were here to talk to, give advice. I need help. There's only one thing I can think of. Oh, Professor Grabner. Yes, this is absolutely an emergency. Totally. Musician, I'm right here. Yes, call on Ryan's services. We'll get some metal music in the background of our date of walking around the schoolyard. Perfect. Hell yeah. I assume this is an emergency? Oh yes, Professor Grafner. I'm desperate. I don't know what else to do, man. I see we are back to the wizarding world of Reese. What has gone wrong? I need your help to put it. He's gonna just shut the door in my face. I am not amused. I know you don't want to be involved in student romance, but you're the closest thing to my parents at the moment, and I don't know what to do. I need to take charge and impress her, but I don't live here and I don't know how things work. Please, I've had so much culture shock. I don't understand how dates work here. Please, I need assistance. I can't take her away from the school anywhere special and have money to pay or guides to carry us. I can't even prepare a meal here because I don't have access to the kitchen, but I know the teachers can arrange. Cease your prattling. Shut up, boy. If you must insist on involving Iris Academy staff in your pathetic course. Wow, Professor Grabner, I'm just trying my best here. No need to be salty, dude. And then take it up with Petunia. I am not the man for this. I'm sorry. Remember your honor, boy. Beware foolish attachments. Well, I'm not going to tell her anything she shouldn't know, but I owe her this, and that's honor too. It is honorable. My professors would have probably thrown their lesson plans at me if I asked them. Minnie tried so hard to please me. She deserves my best efforts, even if I have to embarrass myself in the meanwhile. Thank you for your advice. I will speak to Professor Potsdam. I wish you pleasant fortunes. I appreciate your words. Thank you! The nicest thing he said so far in this run anyways. I can't remember what else he's told me. I know he's trauma dumped earlier. Just a little bit of ramen. He's more kind than most would give him credit for. First time I went on a date, it was bad and awkward, but somehow worked. Aw, that's glad. That's glad. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Would you believe me if I said I've never been on a date before? Or is that a little too obvious? I tracked down Professor Potsdam by bursting in our class just as about to let out. Girl, I need help! Yes, 100%. Wow. I mean, yeah, no, I can't really send anything. No. Stories has no riz. That is surprising. Okay, I've surprised one flame dynamo. Elijah! Hello, Elijah. Welcome. Thanks for joining. You got scared when someone asked you. That's true. That's true. Wait, you remember that? You remember that story? Oh my god. Wait, should I... Hold on, I'm just gonna reposition myself a bit. Should I tell the story? Should I retell the story about, like, the first and, like, only time I've ever been asked out? So, this was about 4 years ago. This was about 4 years ago this happened. I was working at my old job, and I'm very oblivious to people. I'm oblivious to markers of friendship and potential markers of romance. Mayhaps. So, like, there was this new guy at work, and I got introduced to him, and one of our managers was like, oh yeah, Stories likes anime, and I was like, oh yeah, you like anime too? We just started talking, and I was like, ah! So I was like, oh my gosh, another person I can weeb out with, so. So yeah, I didn't realize, it's so obvious now that I think back into it, but I did not realize that this guy, he started out working like night shifts and stuff, like as like all the new people do, but he, like eventually I started seeing him more in the mornings when I worked. I didn't think of anything of it. I was just like, yeah, you know, hey dude, how's it going, coworker? Yeah. Apparently one of my work friends there, who's also one of the managers, she even knew about how this guy felt about me, and I had no clue. I was cool. I was oblivious. So one day, just as I was finishing work, I remember this, like, he was like cleaning like some of the grates up on the ceiling or whatever, and I was like just spotting him because he was on a ladder, you know, don't want him to fall or anything. The last thing we need at work is somebody cracking their skull open. So I was just like, you know, there watching, spotting, whatever. And as he's cleaning, he kind of stops for a little bit, then he looks down and he's like, do you want to grab coffee sometime? And I was like my brain just like, it blue screened at that moment. I was like, what? Do I want to what? Now keep in mind, I've never thought anything about this guy. Like, I only really knew him as like, hey, it's this coworker who happens to also like anime. And that's really as far as the quote-unquote relationship was to me. So I was freaking out. I was like, what? What? I thought I didn't hear him right, so I was just like... Also, this was like right in the middle of the pandemic too, so I'm like, what? Where would we even get coffee? Like, can we even get coffee anywhere? Like... And then just at that moment I was called over to do something else, so I ended up just like leaving like right away. I didn't give an answer at the time. I feel bad though, but just as I was about to leave, he asked me again. It's like, oh, Stories, like did you have an answer for my question? Like, did you hear me earlier? And I was like, no, wait, I just wanted to make sure. I was like, what did you say? Like, what was it again? He's like, oh, like did you want to grab like some coffee sometime? And I was like, oh. Because like I've never been in this situation before. I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. I was like he could audibly, like, he could like physically see the panic on my face. Because then he just went like, oh, you don't have to say yes if you don't want to. And all I did was just like, I just shook my head and I was like, sorry. And I just had all my stuff in my arms, so I just literally just like booked it out of there. I was like, ah! I freaked out. Oh, so I will say that week had been a particularly bad week for me. I was not feeling it mentally. So having this added on top of the pile just made things so... It did not give any favors to this guy. So, yeah. And then like like the next day, I didn't see him again. He switched back to night shifts. I feel so bad. And then my one friend was like, Stories, like, what happened? I'm like, what do you mean what happened? It's like, with the coworker, like, that's what she let me know, that she knew what he was gonna do, is like asking her if I like talked about him at all or had any feelings or whatever. And I was like, what? You knew this whole time? Oh my god. So, yeah. I'm a bit of a disaster. I can just picture it. No! No! Oh. Be gone, cringe, be gone. Oh my god. An all-natural disaster. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Like, yeah. So yeah, if for some reason anyone out there has any sort of feelings towards me, it will just pass me by. I will have no idea. I really will have no idea. Oh, no. I'm cursed with unrequited love. It will just never be a thing for me. And I think in some instances, in some ways, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You know, still trying to navigate that part of my life, you know what I'm saying? Internally. But I'm chill. I'm chill as I am. Anyways, back to the game. Yeah, also that, don't ask out your coworkers. That's not, unless you're like 500% sure. But even then, it still gets kind of awkward, especially if you end up breaking up for whatever reason. Like, yeah, I just wouldn't recommend it. Novels, did you need something? A matter of green magic, perhaps? A matter of romance? Do tell! Professor Potsum's like, I want all the tea. Spill, my darling. She purred at me now! I want to arrange a romantic date for Minnie, something special, but I don't know what. I can't afford to take her out anywhere luxurious, and I don't have the contacts to arrange things here. You and Minnie, well, that's an interesting combination. Mm-hmm. I asked Professor Grabner for advice, and he said I should ask you instead. Poor Harmonious. You must have flummoxed him entirely. Bamboozled. I don't know what flummoxed means, but I can guess. Please help me. She deserves a date to remember. I have no idea what to do. Don't worry, Sealing. I have a lovely idea. Yes. You should invite Miss Coachman for a picnic. Ooh, I love picnics. Well, I don't know if have I ever been on a picnic before? Probably. I don't know. It takes a while to plan, and sometimes the weather sucks, but the idea of a picnic is nice. Have a PowerPoint ready to explain the situation. I think you guys have realized this over the many months that you have seen me, but I'm someone that even if you're trying to be as direct as you can, if you are not like point blank direct about what you want from me, I will have no idea what you're trying to say. You need to be as direct as possible. Otherwise, it's gonna fly right over my head. I can't have any possibility for misinterpreting. One, because of my anxiety. Two, because people will say things and they'll be they'll have some a hidden meaning or other intention for it to come off across, and I'll be taking it at face value and be okay. And then not do anything else, because I'll be I thought that's just what you said. I thought you just said what you said and not mean something deeper. You gotta tell me, you know? You mean to be as subtle as a brick? Yeah, literally just throw a brick at my head with one of those little silly notes. It's hey, I like you. How much do you like me back? Or do you like me back? Yes, no. I need it in that kind of context. As underground as a skyscraper. Oh no. Aren't picnics usually held outside? It's still too cold here. Oh, excuse me. My ramen says, not exactly, sir. You can do picnics indoors. And also, hi. A benefit benefits from a lush natural environment with plenty of plants and sweet air to relax in. Are we going to the greenhouse? But there's a place where you can find that without freezing. Do you mean the greenhouse? My, you've been a brave little explorer. I'm sure Miss Cochran appreciates that about you. Yay! I'm taking the men's route. The men's route of having no idea what's being said. I really need it just spelled out to me. I can't be playing games or going back and forth. I just need straight up communication. Please. And that's not just with potential romantic relationships. That's just with anything. I just need just straight up, just tell me what to do. Tell me what you need. I'll try to do that. If you're just trying to infer something based off something else you're saying, I'm not gonna understand what you mean. Just tell me, please. Yes, that was my idea. I don't believe she spends time there, so it should be a nice treat. And I can have the kitchen's whip-up feast. Ah! You know what? As fun as that would be, I should make it myself. I think it'd be better if I made the food myself. It should be my own work. I don't know how to cook, so I won't be able to prepare anything more than fruit and sandwiches, but that's good enough for a picnic. And Minnie will appreciate the fact that you put your heart into your cooking to make something nice for her. Also, I don't know if the kitchen would be willing to make feasts just for any student. Come and find me the night before your date and we can get everything prepared. Ah, young love, may your hearts fly high. She swears out of the room, bells shaking ooh-de-doo-de-doo. At least I have a plan now. I think you're cool. Aw, thank you. The art of subtlety is lost on this one. Yeah, I can't do subtle. It's gonna go right over my head. R/whoosh. I'm the epitome of R/whoosh. Alright, I'm just gonna have some more of my ramen before my noodles get too soggy. Oh, this hits. I had a piece of pork in here somewhere, but I think it fell to the bottom of the bowl. I'll have to fish it out later. For a tasty little snack. Ooh, we learned a new spell? I don't even remember what class I'm in. We have previously discussed how energy may be added to a target, causing it to vibrate and grow warm. Oh, it's red magic class. It's also possible to pull energy out of a target, causing it to stop moving and become cold. A freezing spell? Ooh! Will prevent a target from moving while causing minor damage as force is leached away. The spell's effect, while very swift, is not precisely instantaneous. Energy flows, it does not disappear. A target attempting to walk away will be frozen in place, but one swinging a fist will complete that punch before freezing. If used upon someone in the process of casting a spell, there's a chance of the spell being disrupted, but it is not certain. While a freezing spell will inflict slight damage, it is primarily considered to be defensive. As defensive spells are rare within red magic, you would be wise to practice it. You will encounter opponents in your life that you will need to stop without obliterating. A hand goes up. Yeah, I have a question about that. If something was already flying towards you, could you freeze it and stop it from moving? Or freeze the heat from a fireball? Valid questions. Thank you for your attention. In theory, you could freeze a projectile to slow or stop the motion. In practice, it's unlikely to be useful. Unless the target were very slow moving, it would likely reach its goal before you could drain its energy. Do not imagine that you could protect yourself from a gun by freezing a bullet in flight. You would fail. As for the fireball, it is again unlikely that you would see a flame strike in motion without sufficient time to freeze before the impact. However, you could extinguish a small stationary fire by drawing energy out of the flames. You might also be able to temporarily cool lava. Ooh. In order to pass place safely. Temporarily. Is that sufficient? Hell yeah, sir. I mean, thank you. Cool. The first time a girl showed interest in me was my first or second day at work, and her friends were there. They showed a mild interest in who I was, and her friends went all in. Yes, the girls were like, okay, we gotta help her. We gotta help a homie out. We gotta help a girl out. Girl code. Gotta help out our girly pop. Hell yeah. Ooh, am I influencing the lunch plans? We're all having nudes. Some noodles. Noodles. Oh, I have an exam? Oh shit, I didn't even realize. There we go. Okay. Ah, delicious. I report on schedule for my exam that I did not even realize I had. Am I ready? Do I have any equipment? I have a legacy wand. Just increases my smarts. All right, that's all I got. So I just show up. Oh, it's the frog. I find myself staring at the bulbous eyes of an unfamiliar creature which is staring back out of reach. There are no stairs out of this dungeon. The Riparian's goal is to find and claim the silver chalice hidden somewhere in the labyrinth. Your goal is to get there first. Seize the chalice and you pass the test. As the words fade away, I hear a series of echoing croaks, but I can't make any sense out of them. Let's save. All right. Hello, Frug. Let's see. All right. Let's Okay, well, I gotta get closer to this Frug, I think. Potentially. I could just freeze it right now. If I move closer. Oh. The Loveland frog has moved. Interesting. I wonder, can I like... No, it's gotta be right in front of me. Okay. Okay. I have awareness of the map now. Hi. Okay, now I can communicate. I can communicate with the pile of rocks. Now, let's communicate with the frog. Hi. I reach out with my mind and fall into another's with a ripple. You have a message? The directness of her thoughts catches me slightly off guard. Greetings to you? Maybe. No greetings. You are not food, nor eater, not people. If you bring no offering, you are not worth speech. Offering. I get a sense that he doesn't only mean presents. Many otherworld creatures perform tasks in exchange for gifts. Perhaps that's why he's in this dungeon to begin with. I seek the silver cup, so do you. Only one of us will succeed. Do you have a message? I might be able to make a deal. Or I might be able to mislead him into looking somewhere else while I make a run for the chalice. Where is the chalice? Because I see that little red thing like right up here. Right up in this corner here, but I don't know. I saw the silver cup. It was back that way. You were lying. You were a distraction. Oh, shit. Leaves to the south. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Hello, Frug. I don't know if this is the right way. The wall. I'll just close it again. I'll just keep it closed just in case. All right, floor. Remember, if at first you don't succeed, I win. Oh. Thanks, I guess. Oh. Hi. Again. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I don't have oh shoot, I don't have enough MP. I wonder, oh, it must have been in front of the door that I saw why it wasn't moving. Interesting. Oh, there's a wall. A high-pitched chime rings through the dungeon corridors. Oh shoot! They found the chalice! Oh no! Alright, let's try that again. awkward when running into someone you've already said hello to. Or when you said goodbye. Oh, bye, see you later. And then you're walking the same way and you're like, well, this is weird. Oh boy. Okay. Keyboard ASMR. Oh, there's a boulder. Interesting. I don't know if I didn't crush the frog, but it's like, hello. Hello. Return to the gamerist stories, of course. So gamerist, me gamerist. Gamerish with my nudes. All right, let's talk to the frog. Oh no. Oh, hi. How's it going? That's not creepy. Freeze. Oh, hi. Hello again. How's it going? How you doing? Oh, there's the gate. Oh! It pushed me out! Way too close, I know, right? I don't have enough MP. Hold on. Can I... Is there anything I can do? Ah, shoot. I wait. All right, hold on. I'm gonna... Let's try this again. Okay, so I shouldn't fling the boulder at the frog because that made it kind of mad at me. Didn't want to talk to me afterwards. Yeah, so. Anyways, let's see here. What should I... Yes. Hello, Frog. Okay, so the gate's right over there. Oops. Ooh, I wonder, do I have... And then... Yeah! Ooh, I found it! Yes! Woohoo! I did it! Use empathy on the gate. Oh, there it goes. I did it. I figured it out. Does the floor have emotions? I have to know. I'll leave you a mystery for the rest of your days. If the floor has emotions. Congratulations, Novels. Thank you. I rolled to seduce the floor. Oh god. For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills to practice. I did. After 3 tries. It worked out though. It worked. I set plans up for our picnic yesterday and told Minnie to take some time off today. She insisted on checking in at the library first, but she promised she'd be free at noon. So now all I have to do is be romantic. Wah! With Minnie's hand in mine, I lead the way into Professor Potsdam's greenhouse. Ooh, excuse me. My ramen's excited for this. The air is warm and damp and smells of fresh soil and bruised blossoms? Minnie stops and stares at the enormous leaves waving over her head. Oh, I didn't know this was here. I'm glad I could surprise you. I should make note on these plants in case they should come up in further green magic lesson. Minnie, date, relax. Right, sorry. Okay, Stories, put on your best romance face. You got this. Does this work? Besides, you should be careful. Some of these plants can bite. The fly trap won't hurt you. It's not sharp. It fades by holding something still long enough to dissolve it. I know. I've been here with the nature club. Oh, I missed that one. I guess you'll have to be the expert and tell me about the rest of the plants. I hope you don't feel bad you're not an expert in everything. Well, hard-eyes motherfucker. Sorry, I probably shouldn't tease you. I don't mind a little teasing if it's with you. Oh! Now it's my turn to feel slightly embarrassed. How about we take a look at this picnic lunch? Okay. We seat ourselves, cautious not to crush anything. What have you brought? Just sandwiches. I don't know how to cook. Maybe we could practice together sometime. That would be nice. Thank you for the food. We are mostly quiet for a while as we enjoy our meal and the embracing atmosphere of the greenhouse. You know, when I first came to the school, all I could think about was hamburgers and cheerleaders. That was my vision of America. I guess we have that reputation. It's not completely wrong. I've had plenty of hamburgers. They've been great. But eating here with you is nicer. What about the cheerleaders? Well, there's you. What? I remember how excited and enthusiastic you looked the day we met, even first thing in the morning. And you're always encouraging other students to do better, cheering them on. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. And with your hair up like that, oh, I think my American dream worked out pretty well. Well, I used to dream that I'd meet a charming British prince. You don't say. You don't say, Minnie. Don't worry, I'm on my dream. Don't worry, I don't mind that you're not a prince. Yeah, totally. I think my dream is doing okay too. She smiles at me. Innocent, has no idea. Happy, relaxed, like the flowers of the greenhouse shelter from the Vermont Channel. I used to drive my roommate crazy talking about you. Really? Well, sometimes I think everything I do drives Pastel crazy. We've never really made friends. I'm sorry. Oh, it's not her fault. I talk too much and not about the things she's interested in. She's had so many boyfriends, I thought it might help us bond if I talked about the boy I liked. But I guess nobody likes hearing about someone else's crush all the time. At least, that's what Jacob said. Did you tell everyone you liked me? Not everyone. It's like, so I'm the only one who didn't know? I'm starting to wonder how I missed it. Oh, God. This is a little too real. I literally just talked about this. They're in Vermont. Yeah, they're in Vermont. And despite that, you still try to tell me that you couldn't date me? I was afraid I'd do everything wrong and let you down, and well, don't worry about it. I am the main character. I really do have unintentional main character syndrome. Oh no. Oh shit, Storiesofstars. Oh no. Okay. Is it really that easy? You know, I've never had a girlfriend before. What else should I do to fulfill your dreams? Well, we could what? Kiss? Please? I lean forward. Aww! And she throws her arms around me. Oh, I feel cute! The immersion is impeccable. Neither of us knows exactly what we're doing, but we put in our best efforts. Aww. Minnie giggles. Hee hee hee. Finally! Well, I've been waiting a long time. At least now it seems like everything will work out. Should we be watching this? Ew! Ew! Gross! Really, Ryan? Minnie and I had a picnic in the greenhouse. We talked about things we'd imagined happening this year and how they compared to reality. Then she kissed me. Ah! Oh my god! I know, kiss on the first date. They had a slow burn going for like most of the year, so you know what? Deserved. The biggest W for the Minnie crew. I need an adult. I need an adultier adult. Please. Hello, dearie. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, after classes, all the students are called together in the gym. There's a table on the stage containing a row of brightly colored candles, of which only one at the end is lit. Oh, today we are here to recognize outstanding Iris Academy seniors with induction into the Magical Honor Society. Ooh. You are the best and brightest of our young people. You stand as shining examples to all who follow in your footsteps. What you should be most proud of is not the honor you received today, but the choices you have made to reach this point. Wow. The skills and integrity you've developed will guide you forward into a brighter future. Therefore, as I call your names, please come up to the stage and take one of these candles to pass on the light. She reads out a number of names. Each senior walks up to take the candle that was most recently lit and touch it to the next candle in line, passing the flame. Passing on the torch! William is called in to join the group on stage. Damien is not. There's one more student who deserves special recognition for her hard work and creative thinking. In honor of her essay and new theory regarding the Icarus effect. Have you read the Icarus effect? It is well known among wizards that flying too high above the ground is dangerous. The principle is immortalized in the myth of Icarus. Those who try to reach the heavens will end up as broken heaps upon the ground. As almost every wizard foolhardily enough to fly straight up dies shortly afterwards, there is little information about what causes this effect. One popular theory was that the celestial dragon strikes down any mortal who intrudes on their domain. However, the invention of airplanes casts doubt on this explanation. And it's Angela. Angela takes the last position on stage, visibly pleased with herself. Now, all of you who are gathered, each one of you has a calling in your life. Your goals and your challenges are unique. What is easy or difficult for you may not be for others. Whatever you do, never crush someone else's dream, for then you can be sure that you are not working towards your own. All right, after that, the speech, we are dismissed with the candle still burning. Wow. As the adult, I say we run away the other direction. More noodles. Free period. Let's go. Free period, free period, free period. Let's see. I have 16 stress. Let's relax. It's the second meeting for the Popular Literature Discussion Club. Ooh! Minnie, who managed to show up this time, says that we ought to have a formal name, but I'm not sure the PLDC is the one that will stick. What do you mean? We love acronyms. Today's topic of discussion is Darkest Moonlight, under which, according to the back cover, nothing looks the same. So I was really surprised when the book turned out to be about microbots again, except they're totally different. In our last book, the microbots were a threat because they could multiply quickly and consume anything, including people. In this story, the microbots are injected into the protagonist, but they don't consume them or try to make more of themselves. Instead, they give each person special powers, not even the same powers for each person. Why are they called microbots if they aren't the same thing at all? Nanobots are just machines, like computers. They can be programmed to many different tasks, which doesn't mean they can really give people superpowers. Then why? Because it's something people can believe, because it's something they don't understand. That's how it always works. There used to be so many stories of people getting superpowers after being hit by lightning or radiation, which would probably just burn you or give you cancer. Super fun. Or kill you. And when more people think that, they become less popular in this kind of story. Right now, tiny robots are a thing people don't understand very well, so they'll believe anything. There's a saying, anything sufficiently advanced science, or any sufficiently advanced science is indistinguishable from magic. Huh. Who thunk? Which isn't really true. Well, it is when the magic is the answer people turn to in order to explain anything they don't understand. But society has changed, and now some people use science as a hard hand wave to explain without thinking. Science. Science rules. Science or religion or magic for some people are all just ways to say, I don't know. Lazy ways. Shortcuts, like in this book. It's not about microbots, it's about people and murder and the government. Yeah! Right, it didn't matter how the powers worked, it mattered what the people did with them. And why they were being tested. So we talked before about these books representing common fears among ordinary people. Is being kidnapped and experimented on by the government something that happens? Or is that just a scary thought? That depends on who you ask. What do you mean? It has happened! Not kidnapping, but there has been experiments on patients and prisoners and okay, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I was like, what? You know, a lot of teenagers love it if someone kidnapped them and made them into superheroes. Especially if you give them a ready-made girlfriend or boyfriend. After that, we chat for a bit about the murder thriller part of the plot and which bits were the most exciting, but I'm a little distracted. Does low-world society really see science and magic as almost the same thing? Is that dangerous, or does that make us safer? Did Miss Darden give us this book as a warning? Dun dun dun! When we're done, we receive the next book to the library and is picked out, The Truest Lover. So this one will be about microbots. Please, no more microbots. Alright, more noodles. I can see the slice of pork now. Oh man, that's late or early depending on who you ask, but yes. Have a good sleep. Take care. Ooh, learn a new spell. Heck yeah. Your life force, your energy is always within you and always surrounding you. You are a unique spark. That's right, you are a unique spark, each and every single one of you. And wherever you go, you leave tiny traces of that energy in the world that you've touched. By expanding your aura to search for those little traces of living essence, you can feel the footsteps of those who came before you. Now, each of you, stand up, go and stand in the back of the room, stretch out, mingle a bit. After she's had us sit out of our chairs for a bit, she sends us back to our seats, but not the same seats we're sitting in before. Sense the life of the chair. The life of the chair. It has emotions. The tiny traces your classmates have left behind. Oh dear, I shouldn't have said that. Don't sit down. The spell will only detect the last living creature to be in the area. If you cast an cape after you explored every nook and cranny, you may only detect yourself. Track scent. Wow. In the case of Story, she's a bit more than a spark. Just a little bit. Just a teeny bit little. Just a teeny little bit more. Today is cold, but mostly sunny, and the Nature Club has decided to go for a walk. Outside of the protected bubble, Iris Academy, while the commonly used rose, snow still lies heavily on the ground, the trees remain bare, waiting for a whisper of spring. Now, while many creatures are sleeping for the winter, others can still be spotted foraging. Likely won't see much but birds. Our feet crunch too loud. But watch for tracks in the snow. Might see the prints of a snowshoe hare or a fox. Actually, my brother was hiking the other day, last weekend, and he just casually showed me at coffee. He's like, hey, look, bears. And he got video of this mother bear with her like 3 bear cub-ish. I don't know if they were like cubs or like maybe like older cubs or so. I don't know. But it was a mother bear and then 3 little bears following behind her. They were just walking by the river, you know, do. I'm just like, bro. It was cool though. It was cool. But damn. Bears. 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 Hola. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining, Rohe. If we're very lucky, we might catch sight of a fisher cat. What's a fisher cat? I lean over to whisper to Manuel. Okay, this game needs to stop listening to me. Art imitates life once again. Wow. Okay, yeah. This is hitting a little too close to home right now. This game's a little too realistic for me. Fishers are sort of like weasels or martens. They eat porcupines. Porcupines are native here? I hope we spot one. Glad to know Stories and Novels are truly the same person. We may have slightly different personalities, but we do just share one communal brain cell. The most likely encounter would be a deer. Plenty of them around. Or a not a deer? Why? It's when you it's when you think you see a deer, but then you realize it's not a deer. The antlers are the wrong shape, and its legs have big muscles and bend all the wrong ways, and it's just wrong. They can stand up on their hind legs or shift into human form, but if you see them do it, you'll be cursed and die. That's a myth. That's just stories that people don't understand very well. I found a weird antler once. It might have been from a not a deer. I've never heard of a not a deer, but there certainly could be other world deer folk with magical powers. Or it could be a fantasy of Nara's, unless I see one myself. How would I know? We walk around in the woods for a while, enjoying the cold, fresh air, but no monstrous deer make an appearance. Aww. She go... Ooh, we have council meeting. We have council meeting! Me just in the council room with my bowl of noodles. Yeah, keep going. I'm listening. I'm listening. God, there's a lot of seaweed in this thing. Oh, got my pork. All right. Hello, my white-tailed deer. I hope the season of romance is treating you well so far. I wonder if you would know anything about that, Professor Potsdam. While Valentine's Day is a highlight in modern American culture, we must also acknowledge our older traditions. A pancake supper for the maple ceremony next Tuesday night. Hell yeah! The sweetness of maple syrup brings blessings in love and enterprise. With its gift, we flow into the future. Flow. And while Valentine's represents our individual desire and wishes, the maple ceremony is a social gathering. Participation is mandatory. Every boy must feed a girl, every girl must feed a boy. We all smile and we all share, we all eat together. Of course, this is a mixture, not a contract. It's a friendly gesture, not an offer or an obligation. For that reason, I prefer if their student council member did not give place to their sweethearts. Reassure your classmates that they don't need to be nervous or worry about getting the right plate. It's only pancakes. Pancakes! To encourage people to mix with their classmates, the students will be split up into two groups. The juniors and seniors will meeting in the cafeteria, and the freshmen and sophomores will be in the gym. Please arrive early to help set up the tables and provide instructions to your fellow students. As the meeting breaks up, I pause to speak with my fellow freshman officers. I don't understand. Is giving someone pancakes supposed to be romantic or not? Because you kept going back and forth, I'm not sure. Yes and no, that's the idea. It can be whatever the hell you want it to be. I might mess this one up. How dare you? If I make pancakes correctly, then they're amazing. If I add too much liquid to pre-made pancake mix, that's another story. It's supposed to be ambiguous, so it's less stressful than asking someone to dance would be. It's nice to give food to people you like, but sharing food is also something family or friends would do. True. Well, it's not sharing food, it's passing a plate. That's something servants would do. Shh. Shush your face. It does make me wonder about the origins of this tradition. We pick of pancakes. Ooh, maybe I should have like a pancake breakfast stream or something. Pancake brunch stream. I just make some pancakes and then I plate them up. We eat pancakes together. It's a fun time. Pancakes! I hear footsteps outside as the weekly mail's delivered. Oh, there's a note from Grabner inviting me to tea tomorrow. He hasn't done that in a while. Bigger the pancake, bigger the disappointment. Damn. All right, let's go to study. Let's help some others study. Yeah. Today's tea's a simple affair. The beverage itself, a few little biscuits, and miniature sandwiches. Little sandwiches. If I'd have known, I might have eaten more lunch. The man himself appeared subdued. Are you well, sir? I noticed you missed the class this week. My health is not your concern. Oh, I'm sorry for worrying. I try to be friendly. No, your observation was correct. Minor ailment, nothing more. It is better for us to allow ourselves time to rest rather than press ahead recklessly. I agree. I'm not sure why he's speaking of himself in the plural. He survived the worst of winter and spring is now just over the horizon. Which brings with it the execrable American tradition known as spring break. Oh, the spring break! Yes. For freshmen such as yourself, it means an inconvenient week on holiday, which you will be planning for your final studies. Your parents will not be visiting, nor will they be arranging a passage for you. So what am I meant to do for the week? You've been left to my discretion. I am authorized to accompany you to a vacation destination if that is our mutual agreement. You'll be under my supervision at all times and preferably within my sight. The risk of Oh! Toaster Strudel Games! Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the constellation. The risks of wanton mixing with the non-magical population should not be understated. This is a dangerous land. Alternately, you can remain here throughout the term break as you did for the American Thanksgiving. Going on holiday with Grabner? I mean, I get to see much more of America, but him watching my every move, could I enjoy any of it? I wouldn't be able to tell anyone what happened afterwards, so I couldn't explain why I was on vacation with a teacher. On the other hand, do I really want to spend another break here at school with almost everyone gone? Let's go on vacation! Wow. I think it'd be nice to go somewhere if we can agree on a destination. Was there anything you were particularly hoping to visit? Las Vegas! Yeah! Tropical Island, the swamp, the Wild West. I think. What if I say? Do I say Las Vegas? Did I say Las Vegas last time? I've heard about Las Vegas. No. No major cities. Too complicated. Fine. Oh man. The Wild West. Go to the swamp, visit Eliza. True. Could we visit a swamp? A swamp? I've never seen one. I've heard about the American gators. The American gators and the hanging moths and the zombies. The zombies. An unusual interest. I'll look into it. We can return to the subject later. For your records, the break period will begin on the 22nd of the month and run through to the 13th. Oh, the 30th? Yeah. This game is getting real close. So, there was some unpleasantness the last time we broached this topic. This is about me and Minnie. That's a concerning start. However, I am required to ask. Your relationships with your fellow classmates. Oh god. You mean Minnie? Your advice was perfect. Professor Potsdam was happy to help. We had a wonderful date. Well, good. Well, it's not quite as simple as all that, but I really don't want to worry about it. There's nothing for me to do but finish my tea. Sip, sip, sip. Remember, stories, do not the gator. Yes, do not the gator. Novels, do not the gator. I know you want to, but do not the gator. Do not the gator. Morgan Gators, the horror! The horror! Who's knocking on my door? Oh, Pastel? Good morning. Were you looking for Minnie? No, I know where she is. I was looking for you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, she recognizes us! Oh, no! I knew you looked familiar. My, how forceful. You certainly have grown since we were children. You remember that, don't you? What do you want? Who doesn't want anything? Maybe I'm just here to catch up on old times. I don't believe that. Of course you don't. You don't want anyone to know who you are, right? Not even Minnie. If you're here to blackmail me, get to the point. Fine. Maple's not even trying to deny it. You want me to keep your secret? I want you to make me feel special. What? Talk to me, hold doors to me, pay attention to me like I was your girlfriend. What? Minnie is my girlfriend. She doesn't have to know. The maple ceremony's tomorrow, isn't it? So treat me. What do you mean, treat you? Serve me first. Put hearts on my pancakes. Call me princess. Well, it's a little strange, but it doesn't do any harm, does it? Besides, Potsdam did tell us that as officers, we shouldn't serve our sweethearts. Fine. Oh, good. She blows a kiss at me. Ugh. See you later. She's taking advantage of the situation. I hate it. That was odd, but what should I do for classes this week? Oh, oh God. Suplex the fairy lady. Shaw! Does this make you feel special? Oh God. There we go. I just hope Minnie doesn't find out. Well, this is probably leading up to us maybe disclosing certain things. She'll be like, wait, why are you treating Pastel so nice? Or why are you like treating her like you're treating me? What's going on here? And then we'll have to be like, like kind of what happened with William. He was like, I can't, like, you know, I need to take care of you. Like you're a freshman. I can't be like, you know, you know. And we're just like, hey, I actually have more responsibilities than you could ever imagine. So please don't worry about me. I'm good. Or it's probably gonna be something like that. So. Now, I'm sure you've all been looking forward to this lesson. Today you'll be learning simple magical healing! Yay! Now, I must warn you, by simple healing, I mean that you can undo damage to a living pattern that is both recent and minor. If you burn your hand on a hot plate, it is quite simple to heal the wound. A lost finger would not be so easy. Yikes. Students should only use healing magic to recover from minor accidents in combat or dungeon adventures. If you're feeling a bit under the weather, a touch of healing magic might perk you up, but don't be disappointed if it fails. The common cold is much more complicated than it might seem. After class, I report to the gym to help Minnie and the sophomore class officer set up long tables in the gym for pancake supper. Each table gets a cloth, each section gets a pitcher of water to share, and a vase of spring daffodils for decoration. Each seat gets silverware, napkins, and a cup. No plates. The plates are waiting on stage where the kitchen staff are making the pancakes. Pancakes. Each student will have the chance to go up, receive a plate decorated with maple syrup, and then deliver it to someone else. Eat the flowers. Nom, nom, nom. You take the boys, we take the girls. 2 equal lines and mix up the ages as much as possible so people can mingle. Right. Leaving the seats closest to the stage for ourselves, we usher all the students into the room. Once they're seated, the officers go up to the stage to receive our pancakes and begin the distribution of food. I pour out the syrup in the shape of a heart on top of pancakes and carry it to Pastel's seat. Here you are, princess. Bleh. My hero. After that, I take my seat and the next student along goes up and performs the same task. A few minutes later, Pastel arrives at my side bearing her own stack of pancakes. Here you are, my lord. She winks at me and I quickly take the plate from her hand, hoping no one heard that. I'm not sure what Pastel's game is, and I eye the pancakes nervously for a moment before deciding that I'm making too much of nothing. No sense passing up maple syrup over paranoia. Everyone around me is laughing and talking with more camaraderie than the average cafeteria meal. I suppose the ceremony has its merits. Also, the pancakes are nice. Very nice pancakes. Dries of kinge. Your phrasing and stuff to the script was so my ex. Oh God. The ceremony. It's pancakes with maple syrup. Happy Canadian noise. Nom, 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 nom. I failed red magic class. Oh man. As I'm walking, I pass 2 girls in the middle of a conversation. We've checked all through the prop closet, even the wine crates. Prop closet. Ah, it must be Sarah Davner's from the drama club. Ray thought maybe I took it back to our room again, so we looked there too. We even reorganized all of our accessories by color, nothing. Can we get a replacement? Well, yes, we got 2 weeks, but there's plenty of time to refit and charm, but that doesn't solve the mystery. I think someone took my dress because he's jealous that I got the role that he wanted. And you suspect me. The older girl rolls her eyes. Obviously not, I wouldn't be telling you this. No, I want to know if you'd seen anyone suspicious hanging around after drama club meetings. This isn't the first time an actress has had mysterious bad luck. Ooh, get tried with Kinge. Do you think the theater could be haunted? Our own Phantom de l'Opera? Opera? I don't know how to say that. I've never seen a ghost here outside of the dungeons. Perhaps if we set a trap. I can continue on my way before they can decide I'm someone suspicious hanging around. But I want to hear the tea, man! I want to hear the tea! Oh, someone knocking on my door. Oh, no. Oh, Flying Rain, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the constellation. Wow. So what are you doing here? Good morning. Good morning, cutie. No, what are you doing here? Let's go to the mall. You can buy me lunch. I have no money. I don't have a lot of... Oh, I can give you money, darling. I just want you to order and carry the treats. Am I shopping? Fine. Minnie's probably busy with her study club anyway. Oh, God. All the way on the trip to the mall, Pastel chatters about what she's been doing in her class this week while I try to ignore her thighs pressing against mine. Nope. These vans have never been roomy, but they've never felt quite this so cramped. I hate this. Once we're in the mall itself, Pastel pauses at the entrance to stretch and sparkle, drawing a number of admiring eyes. And without asking, she attaches herself to my arms, just like, I just feel like, just kind of leaning away from her, just like, I don't want to do this. Where should we go? Why are you asking me? This wasn't my idea. She pouts. Huh. Right, we're gonna look at some clothes. She pulls me into a store where she spends what seems like hours picking out dresses, blouses, and skirts, trying them on and showing them off to me. For each outfit, I am required to tell her how good she looks. Oh no. Which, I mean, for almost everything is pretty good. She's an attractive girl. At least until she manages to find a bulky lime green sweater. I am not an expert on American fashion, but to me it is an eyesore. Did I just suggest something else? Do I flatter her anyway? Does this matter? Scheming. You know, I don't really think that sweater really suits you. You're too pretty to be drowned out by green fuzz. Aw, you're so sweet. The shopping continues, although with very little purchasing involved. When Pastel said I had to carry shopping, I was picturing one of those movie scenes where the boyfriend ends up staggering around under a stack of boxes. That's what I was imagining too. And walking into walls because he can't see where he's going. But the only thing Pastel buys is one tiny little vial of perfume, which she insists on receiving a bag for, and hands the bag to me to carry. Even though the bottle is so small, she could have simply tucked it into a pocket. Mostly she seems to be here for the experience of trying on clothes. When she finishes with each outfit, she hangs it back up again so neatly she never realized it had been worn. Not a wrinkle out of place. I suppose there's not much point in having a large wardrobe while we're at school that requires its own uniforms. That's true. After she tires of fashion, Pastel leads the way to the food court where she picks a table to sit. She then hands me $20 and instructs on what food she wants me to bring to her. Girl really orchestrating like her own date. Like, this is I mean, I admire the tenacity, but also low-key kind of sad when you're doing this to a guy just to blackmail him, you know? She kindly grants me permission to feed myself with the remainder of the money. Wow. I carry the tray back to her table, careful not to spill anything, and she sits across from her. I'm reluctant to get too close. She's fanficking in real life. But she smiles and thanks me and takes her food, chirping away about the week's classes and who was making eyes at whom during the pancake supper. Ooh. She doesn't try to touch me or do anything inappropriate, unless I let my attention wander away from her, and then she kicks me under the table. Hey! A couple of older guys from Iris Academy noticed me and Pastel sitting together. One smirks and says something to his friends that I can't hear, but apparently made them laugh. Another glares at me for no clear reason. We're not even doing anything. We're just having lunch. So why do I feel guilty? Just another piece of misdirection, no different than what I've been doing at school. It's all worth to keep my secret. My secret. I'm living that double life, getting the best of both worlds. We're playing another game of football in the sports club. The turnout today wasn't high, but that's fine. It means those of us who are here getting a chance to show off. Everything's going well until the middle of a play. Heads up! Begins raining tennis balls. Most of the players freeze in confusion or cover their heads to fend off the missiles, but not John Carter. Full steam ahead! He charges for the goal and scores a point while everyone else is distracted. Victory! Figures you wouldn't even notice. I noticed. It just wasn't much of a hazard compared to the swift swinging scythes and the touchment of doom. What the fuck? Very funny, Jacob. Get that one from my brother. Oh, come on. I don't need his help. Yeah, and anything you get from Donald would probably backfire on you anyway. Remember when he stole your pants? Unfortunately. Excuse me. Where'd all these tennis balls come from? They were in your office? Oh no, you opened the cans! You're never supposed to open the cans! Was some unspeakable evil sealed in the can? I don't know! The instructions said to keep the can sealed! I think that's just so the balls stay fresh. Balls turn stale. Tennis balls do turn stale. I'll put the balls back and seal the cans up. Oh, good. Did that dork attack the club because he's got a crush on a teacher? Gross! Actually, I think he did it to North Virginia. Let's get back to the game. There are no further interruptions. American football or true football? I guess true football for me? I don't know. I'm not an American football kind of person. I played a lot of soccer when I was younger. In the morning, someone knocks on my door. Oh, hi, Minnie! Good morning. Can you let all the boys know there's an exam this Friday? Wasn't the last one only a week or two ago? Well, with the way the month's laid out, next Friday's the spring play, then the spring break starts right after that. And then after we get back, the month's over, so there's no time for an exam. I suppose. And, speaking of the play, would you like to go with me? My treat. Sure! Great! Ah!
She kisses me on the cheek and backs away blushing. Wah!
Okay, bye! Alright, so I need to inform everyone about the exam. What else should I do this week?
Wow, so cute.
I said goal, so I think soccer, but they're in Vermont, so I think American football. Yeah, it really depends. It really depends. But also this guy's from Europe, so he doesn't call it like, well, he'll call it like American football. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's actually sleep first. Lower my stress. Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. When I get up in the morning, I find a letter pushed under my door. Well, it's not exactly a letter. That would imply someone had written it. What I have here is more like the collages we made in our Christmas cards as a bunch of individual letters. Oh no, it's a serial killer letter. It's a bunch of individual letters and words cut out and pasted onto a sheet of paper. Ah! Whoa. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god. The message itself is not heartwarming. Stay away from that. Cheater! Cheaters are disgusting. What on earth is this? Is this something about Pastel? I'm not cheating on Minnie. I had lunch with another girl. That is not a crime. And whose business is it that what I do anyway? I can't imagine that Minnie would send me a note like this herself. It's not like her at all. And why would anyone else care? Or is this that saying that Pastel's a cheat, so I should stay away from her? I don't know anything about Pastel's relationships. I don't know who she dated in the past. I don't know if she's supposed to be dating someone at the moment. I don't know because it doesn't matter. I'm not spending time with Pastel because I want to, or because I care about her. She's blackmailing me. So I really have no idea who might have a grudge against her. Unless, could Pastel send this note herself just to make herself look like a victim? It'd be a very strange thing to do, but manipulating me into shopping with her is strange to begin with. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything I can do about this message at the moment other than toss it behind my bed out of sight. I have classes to get to. I got shit to do today. Professor Possum stands before the class, smiling to herself. Ah, the watercolor mists. Your own canvases have only begun to take shape. Someday you may have too many memories to hold. Your memories do not affect only you. Your emotions, your experiences, they all leak into the world around you, leaving echo, 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 echo. With white magic, you can examine the echoes of the past which have been left behind and watch the past unfold. Spirit echoes might show you yesterday's argument or the last decade's heartbreak. Strong emotions leave the clearest impressions, but memories are as fragile and elusive as butterflies. You cannot force them to hand. It is always a gamble seeking answers from the past. However, sensing the experiences of your classmates might prevent you from sharing their painful mistakes. Wow, I learned a new spell. Should probably date everyone, probably. Today's the literature club needs to discuss the truest lover. I can't believe you made us read a romance novel. A book is a book. It's not fair to dismiss them just because mostly housewives read them. Well, we're not housewives. If you'll pause for a moment, children. Oh, hi, Miss Darden. Now, y'all might consider this just a book, but no, a substantial share of all books sold in this country are romance. So if you want to learn about people's culture, you can't ignore the parts that aren't like you. She returns to her desk. That's true. Right, so what can we learn from this book? Why is it popular? Well, the murder mystery part was interesting, but that didn't start until really late in the story. And there were too many sex scenes. The murder plot gives the couple something to do other than kiss, so they can investigate together. And because it's a romance novel, you know it'll have a happy ending, so you don't have to worry too much. Well, unless there's like some plot twist out of nowhere. Like, What was that one movie about the girl that had like cancer and then there was like that guy who made like movies and stuff? I don't remember what it was called. Oh, Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. That's what it was. Don't watch that movie if you don't want to have your heart broken. Yeah, that killed me. That movie killed me. Fault in Our Stars, yeah, that too. Oh my god. No. I guess it's nice to see that people buy books about pleasant things that happen, not only about horror. It's book 10 in a series, so it must be popular. And every book is about another man in the same family finding love and marriage, which shows that those things are very important to popular culture. It's a pattern that they expect everyone to fit. We talk a while longer about the role of marriage in society as a marker of adulthood, whether that's fair and appropriate, since not everyone wants or needs to be married. Exactly. Exactly. That's something I think about sometimes. 'Cause I mean, at this point in my life, I am very much single. But in the future, maybe I still will be. Maybe I will finally have the cat I've been wanting to adopt for many years. And that will be enough for me. Maybe there will be someone in my life, maybe not. But I'm just chill, existing and figuring out shit as I go along. Ellen points out that it's especially meaningful when the protagonists are noble and therefore obligated to carry on their family lines, which makes me score a bit. There's no new book at the end of the meeting because of spring break coming up. I'll pick up the next set of books at the beginning of the next month. Yay! Oh no. Right now I'm single, but soon, maybe a cat. Exactly. Hi, Pastel. You can do better than that. Oh, fine. Hello, Pastel. Lovely to see you. How was your day? Very nice, thank you. I had an idea. What's that? We should go play together next week. Nope. I can't. I have plans with Minnie already. Well, you could break them. No! Tell her you changed your mind, then go with me instead. No! What? I'm doing what you want so you keep my secret and don't ruin my relationships with other people. Well, what do you think happens to my relationship with Minnie if I cancel on her and then showed up with you? If you make her hate me anyway, there's no point. Fine, be that way. Ooh, I've got an idea. What? What? Well, you don't want Minnie to see you with me at the play, right? So why don't we have a little, I don't know what that's French, but I don't know what that is. You can cancel your date with Minnie and come spend time with me in private. Nobody has to know. What does she even want from me? Is this about me or is this about Minnie? Is that why she wants me to back out of our plans? Think about it. I'll remind you later. Yeah, you gotta tell Minnie at this point. Like, you don't want to be in this situation and she doesn't trust you. Just tell her. Just tell her. This is, yeah, you gotta tell her at this point. Stories needs to figure out how to make pancakes before she can cover it. Shut up! I know how to make pancakes. I report for my schedule for my exam. Oh, right. Oh, right. It's an examination. I forgot. Oh, yeah. It's these guys. They are magic resistant. There are no stairs out of this dungeon. You must accomplish a task in order to succeed. One of the red dwarfs has been taken captive. Find and return him safely to his companions. We warn that magic may prove unreliable. Interesting. I wonder. Energy. It's strong magic. Okay, duh. It's just there. Beat the funky monkeys. No, I'm trying to help save one of their own. It's just a private conversation. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, my French is not proving useful in any way, shape, or form. Nothing happens. Nothing unusual. I rolled to seduce the darkness. Wait, did I miss a storybook conversation about Stories of Life? My lack of a love life, but yes. And how I'm okay with that. I don't know if that's something I want. If it does, it happens. If not, it is. I don't know what to do. If I just walk forward. Oh. Ow. Oh. Well, I walked through. Oh yeah, it's the Mothmen! That's right, that's right! These guys! Terrifying. Terrifying. Let's silence the gate. Flip the switch. Yeah! Yay! I did it! I just had to take some damage to myself, but I did it! Sleeping moths fly. Mana burn, ow. It worked out. It worked out though. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. La star no parle la pas français, mais elle est géniale. Quand même? What? What? Hi, Minnie. Ooh, late at night, the Nature Club gathers for an unusual meeting. One of the first signs in the new season in Vermont is called the spring peeper. What? The spring peeper is a small brown frog which can survive being frozen, though it hibernates most of the winter. Interesting. In the dark, it's probably not much above freezing right now. The days are getting warmer enough to thaw out the forest wetlands. So we're going to sit here quietly and listen for the sounds of nature. Do not talk. If you get too cold, go back inside. He takes a seat on the bench, his hands vanishing into the loose sleeves of his robe. With his hood put over his head, he's probably warmer than most. I look around to see a shivering Manuel crouched down beside Alberus. The large falcon casts a spell of some sort and Manuel relaxes. That's a good idea. No need to freeze when I can just warm myself. A quick energizing spell and I feel better. I settle next to the others and relax, letting myself listen to the sounds of the night. The stars shine cold far overhead. Mothman, there's no need to feel down, and said, Mothman, put that man on the ground. What the hell? Light a fire and make some s'mores. In the distance, something chirps. For a moment, I can almost sense what it'd be like to belong to this land. Wow. Wow. Let's... I'm studying. I'm being smart and strong. I'm going to the gym after this too. Oh, I came out of my room in the morning to find Donald and his sister talking in hushed tones. What's going on? Oh shit. Damien's been expelled for like molesting Ellen and nearly killing her? What? Not physically, just like a demon thing. Is she gonna be alright? Oh, mostly, but she was crying all night and her magic couldn't all be fixed. I told her not to trust Damien, she never listened. I remember William worrying that Damien would do something bad to Ellen, but I thought he was overreacting and decided not to get involved. Is this my fault? Anyway, I've got to tell William. Should you really be telling everyone about this? It might make Ellen feel worse. If everyone keeps quiet when bad things happen, that makes it easier for evil people to get away with it. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, eat that leaf off the ground. I said, young man. Yeah, but if everyone talks about him, then that's giving him power too. Whatever. She heads down the hall and knocks on William's door. Poor Ellen, she's a nice girl. She didn't deserve that. I mean, no one deserves that. Yeah, I know. Poor Ellen. Jeez. Today you'll be learning the spell of darkness, which allows you to remove all visibility from a small area. Magical darkness is not simply the absence of light, it's the antithesis. Darkness is absolute. Creatures who rely on visuals find complete darkness highly disorienting. This includes most wizards. Unless you have special training or other senses to draw on, you can neither navigate nor target effectively in darkness. You have experienced these difficulties in the dungeons below. We have. The same disadvantages will affect other creatures. Your opponents may lose their ability to attack you. A spell of light will banish the darkness from an area, but that's not your only tool. With True Sight, you can bypass the darkness and see things as they are, while others may not, but only for a moment. What helps may also hinder. Use your tools wisely. Wow. Oh, big stretch. Oh, excuse me. I'm heading back to my room when someone moving in a hurry bangs into me. Oh. Oh, Novels! Hello there! Hi. You like my new perfume? Isn't it lovely? I'm sure it smells great. Come closer, you can't smell I'm good, man. She holds up a small crystal bottle and presses her finger down on the gold cap, releasing a cloud of flowery scent into the air. Yeah, it's really nice. Now listen, you don't care about Minnie, you love me. What? You're going to throw her over and stay here with me? What? She wants me to throw Minnie over a cliff! For spring break, stay here with me. We can meet together without limits all week long. Ew. She wriggles closer, pressing her slim body against my side. Now! Look, I know we had an agreement, but it didn't work? Were you just trying to mind control me or something? Stay with me! Be mine, only mine, or I'll tell everyone who you are. Is she really that desperate over me? I'll do it. I'll tell Minnie. I'll tell you're a liar. Or just choose me. We can have fun together, can't we? Is she really that lonely? Look, I don't know what you're trying to get out of me, but I'm not doing this anymore. You're not my girlfriend, and I don't want you to be. I'll tell Minnie. If that's what you're gonna do, go ahead, but I'm gonna tell her myself. I should have done it a while ago. I'm tired of lying. And being with you was just weird. Pastel's awkward fake boyfriend game makes me uncomfortable, so I put a stop to it. Yeah. It really is the ex. Oh, no. But you can come with me if you'd like to be sure that I go through with it. Ah! She stomps off and nods in the direction of Butterfly Hall. Well, I've already made up my mind whether Pastel carries out her threat or not. Minnie! I find Minnie, bring her into my room. She should hear this first without an audience. What's going on? There's something I need to tell you. Oh, all right. No, it's nothing horrible. It's not about you or anything you did. It's about me. I understand. You really don't. It's all right. Sometimes relationships don't work out. Your feelings change. You meet someone else. What? No, that's not it. Did Pastel tell you I was interested in her? You're going out with Pastel? No! Will you please just listen for a moment? All right. I'll take a deep breath. Pastel's mother travels a lot and used to take her daughter with her. They stayed with my family once when we were young. Took her a while, but eventually she recognized me and realized that I was lying to everyone else. So she told me I had to do whatever she said or she spread my secrets. It wasn't much at first. She wanted me to serve her pancakes and carry her shopping, things like that. So I went along with it. But then she wanted me to cancel my plans with you and spend all that spring break with her. And I realized it was wrong. It was wrong to let someone control me like that. And it was wrong to put myself in a situation when someone could. I let her sway me because I was afraid she would tell you my secret and then you'd hate me. But I care about you. I shouldn't keep secrets like that to begin with. I should tell you the truth and let us work it out. So tell me. I was not born novels and novas. I am the heir to a wizarding bloodline founded over 1,000 years ago with responsibilities and entailed property. Oh, I know that part. You know I'm a prince? What? Was that why she was joking about it on our date, trying to get me to admit the truth? A prince? I thought you just said you were from a noble house like Professor Grabner. Well, it's a little bit more than that. Wait, what did you mean when you said you knew? Well, I mean, I knew that you weren't just an exchange student. I guess you were probably from one of those families. It was obvious the professors weren't treating you like everyone else. You never said anything. You didn't say anything either. I knew there was something odd, but I couldn't figure out what it was being kept a secret. Jacob's family's not a secret. Well, technically, Jacob Blazing's parentage isn't noble, just wealthy and well-connected. You're really a prince? Well, that's the easiest English translation. I'm heir to the mantle of the woods, tied to the magic of my territory. Once I'm an adult, I can never live anywhere else. We sustain each other. And I will be responsible for the fate of everything and everyone within my domain. I guess that is a pretty big deal. This is my chance to get away from all that and be an ordinary teenager for a while. That makes more sense than what I thought the secret might be. What did you think was happening? I thought maybe you'd be here under a cover to investigate American compliance with international conventions. Why on earth would she be worrying about something like that? Girl, you're too young to worry about that. Again, you worry about everything, so that's actually not too surprising. And that maybe Professor Potson was favoring you so that you would go back and give her the school a good report. Well, she just wants to impress my parents, but that's just about trying to make real connections. It really isn't anything bigger than that. And that's why I was hiding my identity. I didn't want false friends attracted by my family's power. I hated suspecting you. I didn't want to believe you were spying on us all this time and everything was a lie. I couldn't ask you about it because if you were really being that sneaky, you'd never give it away. And the more I got to know you, the better I liked you, and I really didn't want it to be true. So I tried not to think about it. I didn't know I was making you so worried. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me for hiding my background all this time? Of course! After all, I've been hiding my background too. What? Oh, I'm not a princess or anything, but my parents, my mother, these days she's Jeannie Cochran, but when she was a student, she was Jean Kent. I'm sorry, should I know that name? Oh, no, probably not. It was a long time ago. My mother was a wild seed. Oh, that's why she's so invested in getting wild seed kids more resources, I guess. When she was a student, she felt it was very unfair that magic is so limited in the world, that so few people are born with magic and they keep it secret instead of using their powers to help others. She wanted to expose magic to the world? Well, she didn't actually do it, but she was an activist, arguing that wizards had the responsibility to aid the wider world, and she was very interested in the Aquarian experiments. The what? The what? Under the guise of the New Age movement, American wizards and investors attempted to build machines that could store and manipulate mana electronically. What? This would have enabled people without magic to cast simple spells by using the machines. However, something went badly wrong, causing worldwide magic disruption and leaving an enormous zone of devastation in the other world. Oh god. Since that time, any attempt to build magical machines is absolutely forbidden. Yikes. Oh. So you know about that. Well, it's a pretty important part of wizarding history. Most wizards our age don't know. It's not talked about. The whole subject of magic and technology is a taboo. There's so much potential! Machines with healing powers that can be used by magic poor to save lives? Except scientists were more invested in weapons and healing. Neither of us were there. Even my mother wasn't there. We don't know everything that happened. In the aftermath of the disaster, there was a crackdown. Many schools purged their wild seeds in a panic. And your mother? I was only saved because my father married her and pledged his name to take responsibility for her actions. They were in love already. But they wouldn't have gotten married so young if they hadn't had to. After that, my mother kept very quiet and tried hard to look respectable and hope everyone would forget. Well, like you said, it was a long time ago. It doesn't affect anything now. Yes, it does. She's not still an activist, is she? Of course not. She swore out. She can't be anything other than loyal. But she made sure I knew what sort of world I was growing up in. This is why you're so concerned about what happens to Wildseed, doesn't it? She sighs. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have dropped all that on you. Hey, I appreciate a lore dump, especially with the mystery behind your your backstory. Well, of course you should have. It matters to you. Just that I never dare talk about any of us to anyone except Jacob a little bit. Is that the reason you said Jacob was the only person you could trust? She nods. Well, you can trust me now. I hope so. What do you mean? Well, if you really are a spy, then you know enough to destroy everything now. It's too late to hide. Either way, it's a relief. I shake my head, and I thought I was the only one who finally was breaking free of my secrets today. Oh, that's right, you're Prince Charming. She giggles, which turns into laughter that continues until she runs out of breath and had to pause, hand on her chest, gasping for air. Are you all right? Maybe. She coughs a couple times, pats her cheeks as if trying to push her face back into its proper shape. You know, I'm really not sure if Pastel's gonna go and tell everyone about me or not. People might be strange once they find out I've been lying. They might be angry. I don't know. Will you still stand by me as president? Of course! Do you mind if I sit down for a minute? Go ahead. Good. She sits on the edge of my bed, then falls over on her side. Are you alright? I think this day has been a bit too much for both of us. Well, let her rest for now. Yes, Minnie, the magic text stand, my girl. Ooh, a new spell for red magic. How much red magic? 56. Okay, not bad. In our previous lesson, we discussed the flame spell, a spell which you would rarely have cause to cast. However, when the same technique is applied in conjunction with a relocation, a use of blue magic, as it should be obvious, it then becomes possible to create such an effect centered on a more distant target, thus allowing you to create fire without using yourself as kindling. Excellent! Some wizards who feel the need to make their spells sound as aggressive as possible might refer to this as flame strike. Whoa. I prefer the descriptive approach. It is, after all, a spell to create distant fire. Nice! Telepire. I meet my companion outside the theater. There's a good crowd present, not just students. Are some of these parents who come to claim their children for break? Minnie pays for our tickets and then we can go inside. Yay! I'm still not sure what to expect from an American musical. What I get turns out to be a mix of song, dance, action, and special effects. Do ordinary schools allow students to wave flaming swords like that? Those killer plants look a bit like the ones in the greenhouse, but these are wriggling on their stalks and snapping at the actors. Also, they have eyes. Wow. The tone fluctuates between comedy and high drama as each character struggles with their own flaws and desires. One by one, they give into temptation, and by the end, it appears humanity will be overrun by bloodthirsty visitation. Despite that, the sound of our song remains upbeat and the audience cheers. Yay! We head back out into the dark school hallways. There's too much of a crowd near the theater itself. We go a bit further to find a quiet place. Thanks for coming with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I did. And I'm glad to see you take your time to have fun. Well, it's easy now. We're having a vacation. Oh, hi, hello, welcome. Sauctinis? I don't know how to say your name, I'm so sorry, but welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Do you have something fun planned for spring break? My parents are busy. I'll be his Grabner. Don't worry though, I'm gonna have a good time. Okay.
She leans in and give me a kiss. Mwah.
I'll see you soon. She bounces off. I wonder what her parents are like, especially her mother, the former activist. Though I suppose with her past history, she might not want to visit a school like this. Still, it was a long time ago. Surely no one cares about that anymore. Well, no one but Minnie, that is. Solid effort for sure. I try, man. I try. Minnie worries too much about everything. I hope she has a good holiday. We're visiting the swamp. Hell yeah. The break has ended and everyone is returning to the dorms for the final stretch. 1 month left. I haven't seen Minnie yet. I'm a little reluctant to go to her room to look for her since Pastel might be there. Ugh. Her threat to expose me must have been a bluff. Nothing's happened as far as I can tell.
Eliza!
Still, it'd be awkward to talk to her now. In any case, Professor Potsdam sent a message that there will be a student council meeting tomorrow afternoon, so I'm sure I'll see her there. All right. I'm gonna save here for now, and we'll wrap things up. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna exercise. I'll be swole, and yeah, just figure out the rest of my day. Chain hanger and get her over here. She was just swimming around in her pond. I was having a grand old time. Well, thank you everybody so much for joining me today. Hope you had a good time. Had a nice relaxing afternoon or whatever time it is for y'all. Time to get strong. Exactly. Although I am a little sore from yesterday, so I'll go a little lighter today, but you know, still getting in my exercise. This was a long awaited time. I know there's so many games I haven't played in a while. I will eventually get back to them at my at my own leisure, my own pace.
Well, thank you everybody so much for joining. This was fun.
And next time we get back to this, hopefully my sinuses won't be so fucked up that I'll be able to do some proper voices for the characters. So, Loathing went, but I finished Loathing. I finished West of Loathing. Unless you want me to do like the other extra stuff, we could potentially do that. We'll see. Although there's other Loathing games as well. Well, game. The other one's like a text-based like website something or other going on, but yeah. Thank you everybody so much for joining. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure to get some water. Hydrate yourself. I hope you all have good newts for lunch. Those Slurpee noodles. Take care, and as always, until we meet again, bye-bye!